Hello everybody, SpiritGaming here, and in this video guys I will talk about the Sigil system in Dragon Raja. Of course this is a pretty simple thing, but a lot of new players have joined and don't know what it is and is it worth it to upgrade it. So today we will be talking about is it even worth to upgrade the Sigils or not, and how you can actually get these things upgraded for free without any gold. Of course not for free, you will use some points but not gold, which is quite important in the beginning. But before we start the video guys, thank you so much for getting that 1000 subscribers, and yesterday night I got accepted as a YouTube partner in the YouTube partner program, so if you see another hero there, it's because of that of course. But without any further ado, leave a like if you enjoyed this video so more people can see it, subscribe for more daily Dragon content, and let's get straight into the Sigil video. So, Sigils, right? These Sigils, as you can see, there are two different types of Sigils. One is the green types of Sigils, and the other one is blue types of Sigils. The blue ones give strength, constitution, insight, and dexterity. All of these you can get from the course, or their stats if you prefer. But let's say strength you will get from fire gems, constitution from earth gems, insight from water ones, and dexterity from wind ones. While these ones you cannot get from course, but you can get as your stats, okay? Um, Now, what's the difference between these two? One of them is upgraded with these club points that you get from doing club events like contests, like daily club events, and so on and so forth. And then you have to, on top of that, you will have to spend a bunch of gold. Now, at the beginning, it's not too much gold, but let's say we get to this point, right? At level 30, it's 120,000 gold, and that's for each. So let's say I upgrade it. I will upgrade it, of course, but I don't recommend you guys to do it at the moment. Look at this, right? And then after I increase it by 5 levels, the cost will increase again, both on the club points and the gold points. So, what do I recommend is get these guys to at least like level 15, all of them, and then forget about them completely. The blue ones, by the way. I'm talking about the blue ones, not the green ones. So, get the blue ones to level 15, and that's pretty much enough for you. You will get around 30 of each stat, okay? And after that, you want to completely forget about these blue ones until you unlock all of your classes, okay? So until you unlock every single class that is in the game, okay? It will take you a while, definitely it will take you a while, of course. But after you after you get all of those classes, you can freely start spending on sigils then, okay? Because there won't be really any other use for gold except maybe for upgrading gear enhancements and cores, but you will definitely get that amount of gold anyways, daily even, to upgrade your cores and so on and so forth. So, as I said, I would suggest get these guys to at least level 15, then completely forget about them, and after that, get all the classes in the game that you can, okay? That's what you want to focus on, and straight after you get all of the classes, then you can actually start spending gold on these guys right here. But what about the green ones, right? You see they cost even more gold. Well, there's a kind of a trick to it that I'm not sure why not many people know it, but it is out there, and it's very easy to get these decipher stones. So as you can see here, if I do have the decipher stones, you won't need to use any gold. But how do you get decipher stones? Because you can get them from dailies, from events, and so on and so forth. And it actually doesn't say the other way you can get these. Okay, there should be another tab right here, and it's the most important one as well. You can actually get them from the club store. Okay, so you go to your club, and this is why I talked in my previous video. You want to join a club like immediately after you can, like immediately. Doesn't matter which club, of course. Try to make it big, a big club, but doesn't matter really. You want to join a club like as soon as you start the game, like as soon as the option is available. You want to start the game, okay? Just because you can get a lot of power and rating from it. So you go to club, to bonus, then you go to store, and here they are, guys. Okay, here they are. So let me buy 200 of these. Of course, the game will lag a lot if you buy a lot of them, as you will see right now. I hope it doesn't crash, of course, as you see, because they go one by one in your inventory, and the game will kind of slow down for you until you get out of those 200, okay? And now when we actually go back into Sigils, you will see that I can upgrade this for completely free, okay? And I only spent these ones right here. Now, of course, there is another thing. Which one of these do you want to upgrade? I would definitely say upgrade the physical attack and fire attack first, suggest the attack and elemental attack first, then go for the elemental defenses, okay? The physical defenses you can get very easily, while elemental defenses you can only get them from gear stats and from draconics, and all of those are not that worth it. So what I would say is upgrade these two as much as you possibly can, like I will right now for level 40. I have saved up a lot of club points for this, I guess, but I will use them for sure. And after that, you want to upgrade the Elemental Vow, and at the end, if you even want to, I don't really recommend you do this, but you can actually upgrade these ones as well. Why not, right? So, that is the biggest trick I want to show you. Of course, as you saw right here, there are rainbow potions, which cost a lot of gold as well, 5,000 gold each. Then we have pet nutrients. They will automatically transfer depending on your level, okay? So if I buy this, maybe if you just start out, if you buy this, they will be converted to type 1 pet nutrients, which you can use to upgrade items and the other dark pet that was tier 1, of course. But right now, I have tier 2 pets, which means if I do purchase it, it will transfer to type 2 nutrients, okay? So that's a very important thing as well. Of course, these are the things you can actually get. Evolution genes, you don't need to spend gems on them, diamonds on them, I mean. You can basically buy them from the store instead. And that is pretty much it, what I would say. I said it is completely worth it to spend your club points on these decipher rooms for now at least. Get them as much as high as possible as you can, okay guys? That is a very important thing. Not just because you know you will spend for both of these, you will use up a bunch of club points, okay? It won't be free. This won't be free, of course. It just won't cost any gold, okay? But I would definitely say you want this. You want to upgrade this with these decipher runes, definitely. And where do you get them? Of course, the option is not here, which I don't know why it's not there. But as far as you can see, you can only, especially early game players, the new players don't have a clue how to get decipher stones, except from events and secret keys, which you don't really get a lot of. I haven't spent decipher runes in a while, and neither bought any, but I still wasn't able to upgrade one with 150 of these decipher runes. Okay, so it does take a while if you want to upgrade them without buying any decipher runes. Okay, keep that in mind. It is very, very, very important. As I said, okay, let's talk about these ones then. After you unlock all of your classes, I would definitely suggest upgrading strength, dexterity, and insight. Of course, strength or intelligence, depending on which class you're playing at the moment. This will switch according to your class. But first of all, you want to focus this. I'm not sure why I focused this first, but you want to focus the strength boost. Then, depending on what classes you play, so let's say you play Soul Dancer, Blade Master, Fighter, you want to focus Insight. And if you play Gunslinger and Assassin, you want to focus Dexterity instead of Insight, okay? So, basically it. As you see, I use like 22 quap points and 25.6 thousand of these gold, and I get only 8 rating points and only 2 dexterity upgraded. Of course, each time you upgrade only 2 points, so the more you go, yes, at the beginning, as I said, it's pretty worth it to upgrade these, but later on, it's not worth it. As you can see, I still get only 2 points, even at level 22, or even at level 31, I still get only 2 points in my insight or my stats, and that's very not very good, okay? Of course, these ones are different because they are not the same stats. So let's say for this one you get 6 all the time, for this one you get 3 all the time, for this one you get 8, and for this one you get 8. Of course, as I said, upgrading these two right here, the physical attack and the elemental attack, are the most important ones to focus on at the beginning, of course. And yeah, so I'll repeat again, strength, insight or dexterity, then constitution, then you want to upgrade sharpened blade, I guess the attack one, and this one then, and the elemental wall, and then the steel ward. Okay, that is basically what you want to do. As I said, you do get these points and these decipher runes from daily events, but not that much. These ones you get from completing club events. So let's say I think, yeah, it shows which one. So for Project Rain, that's in 1 hour for me, I would get this. For Defend the Boss tonight, I would get this. For from hacker groups, you actually get this. From Power of Club, you don't, but you can basically see from which ones you get. So let's say from this event, from the Battle Simulator, you get decipher runes instead of the club points. They're called payback for some reason, but they're club points to us. We always call them club points, so uh, excuse me if I'm wrong, but they are gonna be called club points for me. I think that's a more reasonable, I guess, thing to say. And yeah, that's basically it. Of course, donating, I don't think it would give you. Yeah, it does give you. Okay, so they are called paid back, but I will call them club points. They give you 10 each if you donate with gold, with 10,000 gold, which I do recommend you do this just because you do help out the club a lot. You might not get a lot in return from this, but you do help the club a lot. Okay, and yeah, guys, that's about it for the video. This is my first video as a YouTube partner, I guess, so you will see ads on every single video. I'm sorry if they're annoying, but it is what it is, right? I think it's a pretty cool thing, and I even got accepted in 3 days only, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe for more daily Dragon content. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. GMT plus 2, I will be streaming Dragon, especially the Ladder of Honor event and the Bombs event, which is gonna be super amazing. So come join, come watch me get destroyed in Ladder of Honor or win a lot. We're very close to getting to Diamond 3, of course. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching again. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and bye bye, guys.